Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the 24/7. My name is Niharika Valia, and I'm with you with the area of ABFM. So let's look forward towards the class today. What are we going to talk about? Last class, we were dealing with the area of various questions regarding the module A. So, continuing with that module A today, the first question says that dash is a statement of employee characteristics and qualifications required for satisfactory performance of defined duties and tasks comprising a specific job or a function. You'll have to provide them the statement of an employee characteristics. What are the employee characteristics and the qualifications that are required for a satisfactory performance? If we talk about the satisfactory performance, then how do we get that particular thing? By job analysis, by looking forward towards the area of job specification, job description, or job evaluation. What is the point there? If I talk about this point, dash is a statement of employee characteristics. If I talk about their characteristics, then the correct point is job specification. If I talk about the job specification, it says employee specifications. There, whatever their requirements would be for the from the point of view of educational qualification, their experiences, their specific qualities. For example, they set a particular standard by putting up the aptitude test, and then they ask you about certain abilities to be there. For example, communication skills, then technical and communication knowledge about that particular thing. That is what we talk about in terms of the job specification. Then the next point that comes here is when a process of changes in re-engineering program, then dash of the concerned employee also changes. If they look forward towards re-engineering, what happens in this case, everyone? Okay. Then the second question says when a process changes in re-engineering program. That means sometimes we look forward towards a new program for the people there. So then dash of the concerned employee also changes. What changes? The designation, the job profile, their qualification or job experience. See, you cannot change the qualification, right? Re-engineering means the particular person is working in a different manner now re-engineering is all about that you are changing your way of working. So technically it would change your job profile. For example, earlier people were working upon manual uh, manual filing. Then they shifted towards the area of filing through computers, right? Earlier it was basically manual plus computers, and now it's all about computers. So in this case, this is not a major or a radical change that has been brought. This is a particular change that was related to the way of working they were dealing with, right? So for that, what they did was they changed not only the working, but they also trained the people in order to accept that particular area. So if we talk about the job profile there now, then in terms of re-engineering, business process re-engineering, they just change the entire way of working. So if you're changing the entire way of working, the business profile of various people will change altogether. So then the point is business process re-engineering involves the radical redesign of core business process. Okay, next question. Dash can be defined as a written record of the duties, responsibilities, and conditions of the job. Job specification, job profile, job description, or job evaluation can be defined as the written record of the duties, responsibilities, and conditions of the job. If we talk about this area, then the correct answer would be written records. Now, this is basically job description. How do you describe the particular job? Then if I talk about that particular job, what are the related duties, what are the various tasks that I have to go through, and what are the responsibilities for that particular position, right? That is job description. Now, if I talk about the area of directing function, there is a particular element called communication under directing. Under directing, we have four different elements. First is supervision, second is motivation, third is leadership, and fourth is communication. Now, which of the following is not one of the seven C's? Conciseness, correctness, clarity, or character. If I talk about communication, now communication talks about the process of sharing your information with others. So there it is to be concise or to be crisp about it, to be correct about what you're telling, to have clarity in it, and then is character. Which of the following is not one of the seven C's? The one is character. Character is not the one that is required in terms of the communication. In communication, there are certain essential qualities, that is, to be clear, to be correct, to be complete, concise, concrete, coherent, as well as courteous. So, these are the seven C's that are essential when we are talking about communication altogether, right? So, this is the way we can specify the topic of communication. Okay. Now, the next point is that the successful organization do not achieve the goals by chance, but by following a deliberate process known as planning, coordination, controlling, or management. If I talk about the successful organizations do not achieve the goals by chance, that doesn't happen on their own. They go through a deliberate process. It's called planning, then coordination, controlling, or management. When we talk about the successful organization, they do not get things on their own. They have to go through the proper process of management, that they are giving directions to others, they are trying to control things. Then management is considered to be a deliberate process, as it involves creating an environment which is conducive to efficient and effective performance. That's the point. So in this case, whenever we talk about management, management is the process which talks about systematic way of working, and we try to achieve the goals, right? Question: according to which theory this there is a view others are products of real situation rather than the gifts of nature? Okay, so when I talk about this area, according to which theory, there is a view that leaders are products of real situations. See, the point is situational theory. Trait theory is all about characteristics. That means a leader has certain traits which makes him stronger. Situational theory means, for example, how did Spider-Man became Spider-Man? He became Spider-Man because there was a situation, he faced the villains, and that's how he became the hero in that particular situation. So situational theory is basically a point where a particular person shows extraordinary skills at the time of stress, and that's how he becomes the leader. Next is behavioral theory of leadership. It's all about the behaviors that are supposed to be there in terms of a leader. And then is contingency theory. Contingency theory means you never know how you will see in terms of the future. So the uncertainty brings out the best of that particular leader there. So in this case, the correct answer is situational theory of leadership. The general belief is that the situational theory is that leaders are the products of real situation rather than the gifts of nature. Right? A large number of studies have made on the premise that leadership is strongly affected by the situations from which the leader emerges. Okay. Next question, if I talk about under expectancy theory of motivation, increase in motivation results in valence increases, valence falls, valence remains constant, or no effect on valence. Of expectancy theory, if we want, if first of all we put efforts to get more rewards, right? There's an expectation, and from that expectation we want more rewards as well. That's the basic concept regarding this kind of motivation, because we won't go blindly, isn't it? You and I will not go blindly to gain something. We'll always look forward to what are we getting out of it. That's the basic concept. So the expectancy theory talks about the valency. In terms of Room's expectancy motivation theory, he clearly says that this is how it looks like. Expectancy is basically the probability. If I see that in future I can complete this, then it says it's basically my expectancy. Then we talk about instrumentality. Instrumentality means belief that there is a connection between activity and goal. What I am doing is taking me nearer to my goal. And when we talk about the valence, valence is degree to which the rewards are valued. And these three things, if any of these things become zero, the entire motivation becomes zero. If we do not get a reward, why am I doing it? If I'm not near the goal, then why am I doing it? If I don't even expect that I'll get something out of it, why am I doing it again? That is the point. So the motivation in terms of this expectancy multiplied by instrumentality multiplied by valence will give us the motivation. Okay, the next point, which is not a characteristic of organizing. Composition of individual and groups, orientation towards goals, then creating authority relationship, or intellectual process. If I talk about this particular question, it says which of the following is not a characteristic. Not means there is something which is not a part of organizing. Composition of individual and groups, it is important. Orientation towards goals, creating authority and responsibility relationship, and intellectual process. This is not an intellectual process. Intellectual process is basically planning. Planning can be called as an intellectual process. So, specialization and division of work, orientation towards the goals, composition of individuals and groups, continuity, flexibility, these are all a part of intellectual process. Right? Then Dash advocated that humans are essentially motivated by levels of needs. Maslow, Follett, Elton Mayo, or Ivan Pavlov. If I talk about all these people, the point is there is something called need hierarchy theory of motivation. This theory was given by Abraham Maslow. According to him, whenever we have some kind of motivation, we do not get it blindly. First of all, what happens is we look forward to our physiological needs. There is food, shelter, clothing, sleep, then water. This is something that everybody wants to survive in this world. And then once they have survived, then they want safety. That is personal security, employment, whatever they have, at least that stays on their head. And then once they have got that particular situation where they are done with this basic struggle, then they want love and belongingness. They want a family, they want extended friends, and then they want a sense of connection with the society. And then they want to, whatever part of society they are living in, they want to go a little up than them. That means they want to increase their position or their respect in the eyes of their people. That is respect, self esteem, status, recognition, strength, freedom, and then the last point is self actualization. They realize that that desire to become the most that one can be is self actualization. Right? Okay, next question. Dash explains internal process of choice among different behaviors. Equity theory, expectancy theory, goal attain theory, or goal setting theory. It is an internal process of choice among different behaviors. See, if I look forward to it now, why would I put an extra effort? If I make something out of it only, then I will do that extra effort. Otherwise, I won't. That is the concept of expecting things, right? So when we talk about this particular topic, it says Dash explains internal process of choice. If I talk about the internal process of choice, it is the expectancy theory. That is expectancy, instrumentality, and valence, right? So this particular theory, if that particular person feels that he's in the right direction and is getting rewards, only then he will be motivated towards that particular scenario. Otherwise, he would not want to continue towards that particular scenario, right? So this is the end for the day. I'll be meeting you tomorrow, but before that, have you downloaded our app yet? If you haven't, then this is the high time. You should go and download our app, because our app has got a good number of improvements, and all those improvements are available for you. All those improvements would be explored by you if you download it just now. In the app itself, you'll get all the notifications regarding your examinations. Then at the same time, not only the examinations, whatever offer we are providing you at what point of time would also be visible. Plus there's a particular area called student section, where you will be able to have a word with other bankers who are also preparing for CIB just like you, and you can interact with them every now and then. You can share your doubts and have a word with them regarding the same, their planning, how they are dealing with the syllabus. Plus after all this, whatever you're looking forward to in our YouTube classes is also available in that particular area. Other than the YouTube area, you'll also get the past YouTube live classes in that area. The free content is always available in terms of the PDFs, and you're looking forward to any other further content regarding the JIB and CIB examination is also there on that particular platform. You will again get the previous features of our apps itself. That means you will be able to review you'll be able to review the paid classes, test series, mock tests, the PDF of the classes that we're dealing with. Then you can always look forward towards the batches as many times as possible. That means the record batches are available for a good amount of the record batches are available for you, and you can review it as many times as you want. Plus if you're looking forward to our app, the benefit is in the app itself, you while doing any kind of exercises with the short quizzes and all, you get certain coins. That means if you would like to upgrade your courses, or you want to do something with it, you can accumulate coins and win rewards, and then you can reduce the price of your required courses by working on these coin accumulation. So kindly go ahead and check it out, or in our website or in our app, for further details. And if you're looking forward to this examination, what you need to do is you can download the app. The link, the same is given in the description below, right? And at the same time, in terms of CIB, a new batch is starting today. So if you haven't reviewed our courses yet, then kindly let me brief regarding the same. This is where you need to go to our website, that is www.adda247.com. You need to go to the area of JIB and CIB. In terms of CIB 2023, you will find that we are starting with the new batches. All the batches regarding our examination in terms of ABM, BFM are all there, right? So, you can check it out in our website or in our app for further details. And along with this, if you are preparing for this examination, then why not you check out the area of CIB Ka Mahapack. You are taking up the courses, then why not take the particular course in terms of the Mahapacks there. From the Mahapacks, you will get all the details. That means not only the live classes, mock test, video solutions, revision batches, e-books, numerical batches, case studies, so many things in this particular area, and you don't have to pay time and again for this particular area. You're not only paying for the syllabus, but for the test series and every other scenario for to look forward to. You need to click on the area of buy now. You can use the code Y541 and apply it. In this case, you will get for 7199.20. It is less than 12,000 rupees. 12,000 is basically what? If I look forward to 12,000, that would be for per month 1,000, it is 7,199. That means you're not even paying 1,000 rupees per month when you're getting this particular pack. And along with this, this has got a 1 year validity. That means 6 plus 6 months validity is there. So if you're looking forward to this examination, then it is way better that you do it right away, because 81% discount is going on. And along with the 81% discount, you also get double validity. So kindly hurry up and check it out now. Thank you.